Hello. So, as you know, we are exploring all these great fun fitness options that anyone can do, and we're on the trike path on this one. So the idea is to see if we can look at the different brands and see if there's a trike that makes sense for us. They're not exactly the cheapest things, so it's important, as we have discovered, to try before you buy, because they're all different, and it's important to get something that works for you, because I think this one's going to be with you for a while.
Hey friends! So today, of course, we're headed back to do the trike thing. I will probably most likely not be riding one. As we spoke about the last time, there were some measurement issues with me being a petite person.
Jessica is 5'2". For some reason I thought 5'4", but turns out it's 5'2". And in the trike world, there's not so many obvious options for people of 5'2", but we're going to explore this issue. Good old College Park. David's World Cycle. But it doesn't have any suspension or...
Yeah, we have the chain tensioner in it, so we can adjust it for both of you to ride it if you want to both take it out for a spin.
Oh, we can give it a shot. Yeah, but yeah, we definitely want to try the Dumont and what else you might have over there. Oh, the Villager. Yeah, it'd be cool to compare the Villager to the Dumont.
And I had to scoot way far to get my legs to
Which isn't ideal.
Extension, so
Right, we've always gotten comments about don't do that, which we know. We know you should not recline just to reach the pedals. So it looks like I'm just going to be trying today, but we're going to try a couple different models.
Part 2.
Right. This is just the first part, because here they only have Catrike. So we're going to try the Catrike Villager and the Catrike Dumont, which is the one I'm very interested in because it has suspension and all kinds of fun things. So let's go give it a shot.
This is Ashley, by the way.
For David's World Cycle.
From David's World Cycle. Yeah.
So if it's okay, I'd like to compare them because I want to feel suspension versus no suspension. I know they're completely different animals and all that, but
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Alright, so if we want to check the length on the beam on this. It's probably a little far.
but close.
When it comes all the way to there, that's your farthest point, and that's fairly extended.
Yeah, and I'm pretty stretched out here, so.
Yeah, so we'll go a little bit
I'll be right back. Going for a little test ride here. Uh-oh. Little thin. Well, hey, it fits anyway. Anyway, here we go. This is the Villager. It's actually pretty cool. It has direct steering. All the Catrikes do. Versus indirect, which hopefully we'll sample at a later date. I love these little shifters they got here. These are great. It's really a comfortable ride, honestly, even though it has no suspension. It's This one's really upright. Let's see how far I can get going here. Fast I can get going.
He looks to be enjoying himself.
Pretty comfortable ride, honestly. Even though I know it's really upright and stuff, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Oh well. Okay, let's compare to the Dumont now.
I'm thinking most likely with the
This is the Dumont. This is the one that's got full suspension on it. I've never ridden one with suspension, so
to find out.
yeah, we're about to see. This is the one I'm really interested in right here.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You can certainly see that one.
Well, that's kind of important with these things.
Yeah.
Do you know about any of the kind of the trike YouTubers? There's not many.
No.
There's guy James Dobson. He got run over
Oh yeah.
about a month and a half ago. And he was doing a big long trek for charity and everything.
Definitely tragic.
Depends on the model, I think, but I think one of the issues with cutting the boom for you is that on some models that's not necessarily good enough because you can still hit this thing if it's not out enough. Now this, I don't know. Maybe this model is okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what we had
So-
discovered before, if you hadn't tuned in the last episode, was if you are 5'4" and up, they seem to work for you, but if you're a little smaller like me, you have to have the boom adjusted. And of course, like I said, we discovered that with the pocket, it was easier. But for me, these didn't really pan out at first try.
Full suspension. Dumont. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Riding the Dumont. This is one of the trikes I'm really interested in. Because it has full suspension. See that? Full suspension. There's another one back here. Oops, don't know if you can see that. Front suspension. I don't know if you can. It's hard to do that while driving. Safely. I can definitely feel it's softer where I'm sitting. The front wheels don't feel like they're a lot softer than the other trikes, but the back definitely the seat here feels like it's smoother because of the rear suspension. Trying to feel out the suspension part.
Would Oki approve?
Would Oki approve?
Yeah.
He's in a trailer.
Yeah.
He approved a long time ago. The rear suspension definitely shows up.
Yeah.
It felt like it for a while. I'm like, is this chair softer or something? And it's really not that. I don't think. I think it's really the fact that it has this in it. The front tires, though, I couldn't feel the suspension as much as maybe, I don't know. It felt like, it was still pretty, it felt a lot like the Villager in the front, honestly, from in terms of these. I know these don't have a lot of travel here, but it's probably reducing something. I'm not an expert. This part, though, from what I understand, is the more important part.
Yeah.
And that definitely showed up, for sure.
Did you have that thing when you pause where it would jump, kind of? It would go,
No, I mean I wasn't. I mean I guess I know better than to hit the brakes really hard, but so I didn't do that. But yeah, I mean no, it felt great, of course. Well, thank you very much. We're obviously a lot to think about. I mean, the Dumont is top of my list still, but you know it's expensive. This is like a marriage here. You're in this for a while, I think. I want to get it right.
Remember, don't fail to commit.
Commitment. You're going to commit to the right thing.
You know.
Yeah. So.
That's right.
That's right. Commit to the right thing.
Commit to the right thing.
So, I just want to grab some thoughts about the little test ride before I forget it. So I tried the Villager and the Dumont. The Villager is a completely different beast than the Dumont is. I'm interested in potentially touring, so the suspension was important. So I was a little surprised that the Dumont's front suspension didn't feel as smooth as I maybe would imagine it to be. I don't know. I don't think it's a problem, honestly, though. But I did want to call that out. The rear suspension, I could feel that. That was really nice. It just felt like a softer seat, basically. That was kind of nice. I kind of like the upright nature of the Villager, but I think over distance, that may not be as ideal. That Dumont is brand new. They just built that for us because they knew we were coming to test it. And so it felt kind of stiff. Still want to try the direct steering versus the indirect steering. I still feel like I would kind of prefer indirect steering, but I don't know if it's a big deal or not. Otherwise, they're such nice machines. Can't wait to try another brand to get a real comparison because I've really only ridden the Catrike now. So, let's go try another brand. Just like that. Magic. We are at Bent Revolution.
Yes, we are.
Run by awesome guy, Tim.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim.
Let's meet Tim from Bent Revolution.
Let's meet Mr. Tim.
Can't wait to try one of these. This is the Scorpion FX. I am kind of interested in this one because now, you know, one thing that I kind of learned about the Catrike is the Dumont. I didn't really feel the front suspension so much. This one is the HP Velotechnik Scorpion. It has the rear suspension. It doesn't have any front suspension, but maybe that's not a big deal because I couldn't really tell any difference on the Dumont's front suspension with one that didn't have it. But I hear that the Scorpion FS, you can tell the difference. So we'll just have to test it. But anyways, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
This seat looks like it could be a little tricky for long-term riding.
Yeah. Ooh, this is nice here. See, that feels so cool. This is the one I really like. I really like the Catrike Dumont. It's great. But I love the feel of this one here. I want to buy local, you know. And the Catrike Dumont is very nice too. But this, I don't know. This feels really, really good. I guess you have to ride it.
It's true.
That's not so hard to get out of.
No.
But there was something about the feel of this one That does feel pretty nice.
Yeah.
Look at the seat on this guy.
I know, that's what I was saying.
That's crazy. I've never seen one like that.
And this one here.
This one, boy, you just, man, you could just pull up at the, you're way up here. It's kind of fun.
No, this one is the grasshopper.
Do that, huh?
That's a fun guy right there.
This ice.
Yeah.
Did you see the seats on this?
So many varieties.
I know it. That seat looks comfy. Let me try it. This is the ice. Which one is this guy? Uh-oh. I should know this. It's the Ice Adventure.
Ah.
Yeah, this one's. Ooh, this is nice too. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
See, this bike looks super comfy. The seat is great. Nice wide headset here. So Tim, the owner of this shop, he has people come through here, take a little tour of the bikes when he has here. He has a little workshop set up where he can work on everything. And he's been very helpful to us on the phone, letting us know how open he is to having people just drop in and give us a little ride on a couple of these, hopefully shortly.
When he gets off the phone.
He is on the phone. Yes. Oof. So, already I'm not really digging this seat.
I agree. When I sat on that one, I have to say I was not.
Yeah.
It felt a little bit more like a short-term ride thing. I think you're right. I think it's probably more for shorter
distance.
rides, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's the way it felt to me. This one, I like these shifters here. This is what Catrike does. They put these nice shifters up here, which is really cool. This one's almost perfect for me. Maybe a little too extended, but close. It does feel pretty good, like you were saying.
Right.
Gosh, this is hard. They're all nice, you know?
Yeah. Eee.
This is the HP Velotechnik Gekko.
Now, see, my leg length, I'm, too short for the leg length, but
Well, that one looks like it could be adjusted to your size almost.
yeah. However, it is very comfy feeling,
Mm-hmm.
I have to say.
Did you sit in that Catrike? The Villager, maybe?
I did.
So if this feels about the same comfort level as that, you think? Or does this feel better?
I would say so. It feels about the same.
Okay.
I don't even know if I really would need a headrest with this. I suppose it depended on the adjustment with the boom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I hear Tim.
You're a busy man.
So hey everybody, this is Tim with Bent Revolution.
You seek the Holy Grail. That is our quest.
This is his wonderful shop that he has here. He's going to be showing us some of the recumbents today. And he has his own channel, actually.
That's right, bentrevolution.com.
Yes.
Like or sign up.
We'll put a link in there.
Yeah.
Anything else you could tell us about when you're first learning?
It's really, as long as you understand the shifting system you're using, you really shouldn't have any trouble. Everything else is kind of instinctive. You put your hands on the handlebar, you look and your hands move, you're steering, there's brake levers. It's pretty self-explanatory at that point. Just get comfortable with the shifting system and comfortable with the position, and that's about 90% of it.
And I just got to say, these things are a whole lot more comfortable than a normal bike. Can I just say?
They sure are.
Yeah, all the things that hurt when you're riding a regular bike go away on this. There's no weight on your wrists, neck, your
Bending over.
backside's much more comfortable on this for sure.
No butt pads in the
Yeah.
shorts.
That's right, no fancy clothing.
Fancy clothing.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let's try it.
All these booms are about the same length. So, it comes, 420 is the farthest number you can make. But what we do to fit it to her, because her measurement's going to be in this range,
Right.
So this is going to hit the weld of the frame. So what we do is we'd cut this part off, and you'd never see it. It would just be gone, right? So it's easy enough to fit.
So, okay, we're gonna try a Gekko.
Yeah.
We're gonna try a Gekko with no suspension. This one has electric capabilities, but I'm trying not to experience too much luxury.
Too much luxury.
Is that pretty good?
It's a little long, maybe.
You think we should
I
adjust
can
it
shorten
before?
that for you.
Just a little bit of knee bend. Yeah, make sure you have a little knee bend.
We're looking for the same kind of bend you have when you're standing up.
This is the first time I'm trying an indirect steering, which I think I like.
It's got hydraulic brakes too, so they'll definitely work.
Okay, I'll try not to overdo that.
That's twist shifting, so you're in an easy gear in the front and probably a pretty easy gear in the back. Yep. So it's lower on the grip. There you go. Ooh, that could have been exciting.
God, I know.
Now that's a viral video.
Yes.
Well, the brakes work pretty good. It's pretty good.
And if you turn around, it'll follow you like a lost puppy. So it's easy.
Easier to pull it in that way.
It's all right. I see a lot of people bringing their bikes like this and bending over. I'm like, you don't need to do that. Just grab it by the back wheel. Show it who's boss. Instead of having a triple up front, there's 3 speeds built into the hub in the rear, and so you can shift those when you're not pedaling. Okay.
Okay.
But that takes the place of the triple in the front, and then you've still got the cassette, the 8-speed cassette in the back. And just the bottom part. This part doesn't shift, just this bottom part.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
So this is a Scorpion?
Scorpion FX.
Scorpion FX, okay.
So it has a rear shock, but no front shock.
Uh-huh.
It still folds, and it has interchangeable seats like the rest of the Scorpion line, but no front suspension.
Okay. Yeah, that was a nice one. Ooh, he disappeared. Where'd he go? He's going
It's
around the
going for
building?
good this time, I think. That's the end of that. The last we'll see of him.
Right there he
His
is.
shoes match the frame.
Yeah. Your shoes match the frame.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you notice that?
I did that on purpose. Very nice. Couldn't tell a huge amount of difference, honestly, except for the fact that I think the adjustment's not perfect on,
Yeah.
but it's okay. So this is my favorite so far, from what I know. I haven't ridden it yet, but this one is the one I feel is.
You feel like this is it. This is the winner.
This is the one to beat, I think. Okay, so there's some brakes on it.
Yeah, there's a parking brake.
Where is that at?
It's down here. I'll get that up right, Justin.
Okay.
So let's see. Use that button. Let's put your foot a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Okay. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
It feels about right. Yeah, it feels like that the Gekko one.
Yeah. Okay. So the brake is here. It's a caliper brake in the back. We'll just take that off by doing that.
All right.
And bar end shifting. So you just
It's this whole. Oh,
no.
Yeah, one of these guys.
Move those levers, and that's the front, and the back is the other one.
Is that normally the way it comes with these? I like these.
On this particular bike, that's one of the standard configurations for that.
Okay.
And this is full suspension, so it's going to have a lot softer ride.
Okay. These are just short rides, right? But that felt pretty good. that one definitely felt different.
Right up on the mailbox, there's a little bump at the end where the cement goes together.
Okay.
Right over that. You'll feel that.
Okay.
It'll be better.
She doesn't mind, right? You don't mind filming still?
No?
don't know if you're gonna see this.
Filming you bump.
I'm gonna be way out there.
So pro tip, you have one of your feet angled to the right a little bit.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Pro tip that.
Your foot's like in the wrong spot. So it should be, no, lower. Nope, a little higher. And it should be straight, like this.
Okay.
You had it like fanned out like this. And so you're gonna lose some pedaling effort based on that.
Well, I guess I'll just have to ride again to see what this is like.
Good to know.
It is important to match your shoelaces to the frame whenever you're riding.
It's getting harder to see.
I have to retrain my foot position to do that. Well, that's pretty great. Yeah, that was great.
Feel a difference on that bump?
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one has a more of a kind of a night and day type sort of feel to it.
And what's nice about this is that they've got the suspension system is called no squat, and what that means is that it does not respond to, like on a mountain bike, you lose a lot of your pedaling effort to the trampolining of the frame because the shock kind of responds this way. But because this is a recumbent, when you're pushing against the back of the seat, it doesn't collapse the spring at all. It doesn't move the spring at all. So you're not losing any of your pedaling effort to the spring. The only thing it responds to is vertical input. So if you hit a bump, that's when the spring responds. But pushing against the back of the seat to pedal hard, you don't lose anything.
How about that?
That's cool.
And this thing folds too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is kind of amazing that it does that.
Yeah.
I guess what you pop the seat off and
I can show you. So there's 3 quick releases on the seat, one in the back, one in the middle, and one in the front. And I happen to find all 3 of those. How about that?
So,
Then there's a lever here that opens up for the hinge. It says don't ride with this open, but of course it's not going to collapse because the Germans know belt-in suspenders in this case. There's a tab here that you have to push, and then the frame collapses at that point. And then it goes over just like that. And that's how it folds.
I'll be darned.
Easy, right? I always make a guess, you know,
Yeah.
and then see where you end up.
Okay.
But this is what I think would be your size. Now,
The red gecko.
yeah, any of these can be fit to you, or most of them.
Okay.
We just have to cut the boom.
Does this one already have a cut boom?
Yeah. Because I get occasionally, you know, people of this stature. Pedal backwards for me a little bit. Okay. That should be a lot better.
All right. Are my feet positioned okay?
This one's a little, should be right here.
Straight up and down?
Yeah. Try and keep your heels pointing to the ground. You got a little bit of rotation on this.
Okay.
So I like that. Like that.
I wonder why we do that.
I don't know.
It's like a...
I would like to know that too.
Okay, should I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see me almost get killed?
I know. We almost had a viral there. Viral video.
I'm glad you looked at it from that perspective.
Oh, you know, I like this brake system better than the other one that I rode a little bit.
What was different?
It's smoother. The other one I felt, remember? I was feeling a little jolty.
Yeah, that's true. You did say that.
This one doesn't feel that way. It kind of just slows you down the right way. But the other one I felt like I was constantly jerking a little.
German engineering, I guess.
Yeah. I don't remember which one it was that I had. But what do you think?
You tell me.
I like it. This is actually very comfortable. Should I do another loop? Is my foot still doing that too?
So to maybe like take the edge off like the suspension, how do you feel about like Big Apple tires? A little
Yeah,
bit?
I like them.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, they've got Big Apples are nice because they have a wide range of inflation. You can go from 35 to 70 pounds. So if you want a faster tire, you can, you know, pump it up pretty hard, and then softer, more suspended feel. You can put them down to, you know, 35 or 40 pounds, and it's really quite cushy.
Yeah, it doesn't have that hiccup to it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great little ride. I like it.
Could be some of Tim's master adjustment
Master adjustment.
work.
Could be, yeah. No, this is a great bike.
We'll use both, and then put on your fit. Okay.
Like a booster seat.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to hit that bump by the mailbox over there. Just watch out for the van.
Wow, it's getting hot out here, huh?
You're in a low gear there.
Yes.
Okay, cool. This one. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I mess that up?
That's all right.
Okay.
It'll shift when you start cutting. Now it's going to shift, I think. There it goes. Is good?
Well, that feels pretty nice too.
Did you feel the suspension?
Yeah.
That's funny, there isn't any.
Really?
That's unsuspended.
Oh.
That's Big Apple tires. That's
Oh.
the difference.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's amazing. And are they like just inflate them to such a way? You mind if I try that again?
Yeah, please.
Okay. They do have a suspension-like quality to them, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do. Yeah, that's a good thing. This is the Adventure?
Yeah, Adventure HD, this is a little bit bigger, a little bit wider frame.
Uh-huh.
The Adventure is about an inch narrower all the way around. So this is a little bit bigger. Seat comes off and then it folds. You have to you have to lower this handlebar to fold it, and the seat, and then the wheel comes up and sits right here.
Oh, okay.
So it fits pretty small.
This is really nice too. I mean, that does compare pretty well to the
And the
Scorpion.
seat also adds to the suspension feel. You know, that's one of the
Yeah, that seat like
luxurious seats.
that was the
you
first
can
thing I
get.
noticed was that seat is kind of crazy.
Very plush.
Yes. I think we should ride together.
Yes, we should.
Good idea. Let's try this. Got to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I could have it on standard, turbo,
Oh, he's got the app.
eco, off, exercise. I could make your life
man.
miserable. But no, it's you'll
That's
like
funny.
this. I think it's crazy to come here and not have fun.
No, I guess you're right. This is something I should probably know about.
I'm not trying to sell you one. I'm just it's just so much more fun. And if you're pedaling, you know, filming, you don't have to worry about as much effort.
That's
You just-
a good idea.
Yeah. See what you think.
Okay, here we go. Let me see here. Make sure that
In the
we're.
gear, you should.
There she goes.
Wee-hee.
So,
Fun, this is fun.
what do you think?
These are great.
Think you can do this?
I think I could do this. I'm not great when I'm hangry.
She's not, friends. She is not. So this is right here. Imagine doing this cross country. What do you think about that?
Pretty amazing.
What do you think about that idea?
Open road.
Yeah. Back roads and little towns. I think it'd be awesome.
Yep.
That's touring. Touring. He's out there having some fun. Tim's out there having some fun.
So guys, gals, see, fitness is fun. You have to just make it fun. You don't have to just go to the gym if you don't want to, or go for a run. There's all different kinds of ways to keep fit and enjoy yourself. Woo!
There goes Tim.
There he is. Time for lunch.
I think she's ready. Tim for a joyride.
Yeah. The testing never stops, right?
Yeah.
Always a good idea.
Thank you so much for letting
Anytime.
us try your trike.
Sure. Happy to have you guys.
Awesome. And thanks for being on our channel.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully, get together again with you soon.
All right. Great.
Absolutely. And don't forget, Bent Revolution. Check him out.
We'll put the link below.
He knows a lot.
Thanks.
Hey everyone! So thanks so much for joining us on our little journey, trying all these different trikes. We had a great time and Tim was incredibly helpful. So just be sure to like and subscribe because you'll want to see again if we decide to get one of these trikes, or when we do, you'll want to be a part of it. And we look forward to bringing you more great material as soon as we can. Thank you so much. Have a great one.